The Code of Support Foundation thanks Major League Baseball for celebrating our nation's heroes. Code of Support ensures our military and veteran families receive the support they have earned through their service and their sacrifice. With support from Major League Baseball, we operate patriotlink.org to find verified military and veteran resources. So for those with critical needs, COSF offers one-on-one support from experts in navigating veteran and military benefits. If you or someone you know is a veteran or military service member in need of support, please visit us at codeofsupport.org. JP Morosi on the inside corner. Yankees on the south side of Chicago riding high. It is our showcase game. You will be on the sidelines. Our appreciation for the military, family, and men and women knows no bounds, and you got to visit with a very special fan. Tell us about your encounter.
Lauren, good morning. Ty Doc Watson served in the U.S. military, the U.S. Navy for 14 years, including 2 deployments to Iraq. And what an amazing career he had serving our country in the U.S. Navy. And he talked with me this week about how serving as a hospital corpsman, which means he was assigned to the medical care of Marines, how that role, his relationship with the Marines, and the name they gave him have changed his life.
I was an 18-year-old boy when I joined, and the Marine Corps helped me grow up and helped me be a man. And that was something I needed. That culture is just, it's different. Marines are a different breed, but I loved every minute of it. Earning the title Doc from the Marines, outside of my Fleet Marine Force pin that I was telling you about, is probably one of the best things that's ever happened.
Do you remember the first time and place that you were called Doc?
We had to do some land navigation, and I was the one chosen to go through it. So I'm leading Marines through the jungle, and once we got done to our spot, you know, my platoon sergeant, my staff sergeant pulled me aside, and he goes, "Excuse me, this is why we call you Doc, because you're one of us." And that means the world to me.
That is so beautiful. No, hey, that is so genuine of you to know and just understand that emotion of belonging, right? That's what you were talking about a moment ago, about what it means to belong. Wearing that Code of Support Foundation t-shirt, Ty, what does that organization mean?
We are here for you, and I think that veterans need to see more of that and have in their face, no matter what. We are there for you. Just the same way as when I was talking about with, you know, my brothers having my 6 and I got their 6 and I got their back. The Code of Support has us, you know, and that to me is something that I have a hard time putting into words, because we need that. Veterans need that, you know, more than I think people truly understand.
And I see the MLB hat that you have on right now. I have to ask, what was it that drew you to baseball in the first place?
The Braves at the time were always on TBS, you know, and, you know, I fell in love with the game of baseball, and I fell in love with the Braves, and I've been a fan of the game ever since. As a matter of fact, when I was stationed up in Great Lakes, we put together a baseball team, and we got to meet Hall of Fame pitcher Bob Feller. He actually got to come out, and he came out and threw out the first pitch of our game. That is something I will never be able to forget.
It's going to be in a ballpark where you had a very special moment, I understand, back in 2005. Can you share with us that story?
Yes, sir. So in 2005, when the White Sox made the World Series, they invited sailors to come down to unfurl the flag. And I got to be one of those. I was selected to go down there. It's just undescribable, the feeling that I had, you know, as a fan of the game.
It's beautifully said, and I'm sure you had that same surge of excitement when you found out that you were going to be the GEICO Seats for Service honoree. What was that conversation like?
Oh, I was so excited. You know, I've been back to see the White Sox play one other time before, since 2005. But when I got selected, and it was of all places to go watch the White Sox play, they'll always have a soft spot in my heart. I mean, for them to allow us at that game to stay at standing room only, and they allowed us to stay and enjoy that game 1 of the World Series, that's just something that you can't find anywhere. I mean, it's not replaceable. I mean, that's a memory that's going to forever stick with me, and the White Sox will always have a place in my heart.
Congratulations on being a GEICO Seats for Service honoree.
Thank you, sir. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for, I got my shirt on, if anybody can see it, the Code of Service Foundation and the Chicago White Sox for allowing this to happen and selecting me to be able to go.
It will be our honor to be in the same ballpark tonight, Lauren, as Ty Doc Watson. What an amazing conversation we had with him. And thanks to him and his family for their service, because as he shared with me, his father was a Master Chief in the U.S. Navy, and his mother was a Navy reservist as well. Ty Doc Watson actually enlisted in the Navy on the 20th anniversary of the date on which his father enlisted in the Navy. Wasn't planned that way, Lauren. It just happened that way. So it's really a pretty compelling message. And again, for more information on the Code of Support Foundation, that is codeofsupport.org.
I just got goosebumps. The emotions so raw and real. Thanks for sharing, JP.